boys and girls. It's Miss Diane from the Elk Grove Village Public Library. I have a little story to go along with our Peep craft of the Peep birdhouse craft. It's called Froodle by Antionette Portis. And it's a very silly book, and I hope you enjoy it. Well, here we go. All year long, the dogs went woof, and the cats went meow. And the birds in the neighborhood went caw, coo, cheep, beep. And if you saw the flannel board, we learned some of these sounds and some of the sounds that birds make. Until one day, out of the blue, little brown bird didn't want to sing that same old song. She didn't know what she wanted to say. They were all saying caw, coo, cheep, what they always say. But she definitely did not want to say peep. Something silly maybe like Froodle or Sproodle. Well, the crow was not amused and said to the little brown bird, "What did you say?" Well, the little red cardinal was a little bit worried and said, "Uh-oh." And the dove, who always wants to make peace, said, "She meant peep." They were trying to make it so she wouldn't get in trouble. Little brown birds say peep, like doves say coo. So true, we do. But just 6 minutes later, boys and girls, something else slipped out. And it was, "Tiffle, biffle, just a little miffle." "Stop! You are little and brown and you say peep." "But she just said miffle," said the cardinal. And now the dove wanted to make peace and said, "Oh, you just wants to make peace." Well, not even at snack time. The silliness did not stop the silliness from spreading, because Cardinal figured out they could be silly red birds too and said, "Ickle, stickle, pickle, trickle." Now, the crow was not happy and said, "Stop it." But the dove said, "Too late." Because now they were all being silly. They saw how much fun, boys and girls, that it is to be silly. Now, Dove was wondering if they could be silly too. All of a sudden, out of Dove's mouth went, "Oobly, snoobly." They could. And now the crow said, "You too, Dove." And the red bird said, "Try it, crow. Come on, try it." "Everyone knows there's no such thing as a silly crow," said the crow and flew away. The crow was so angry and upset. And the dove, who always wants to make peace, said, "Please come back." And then the dove said to the little bird and the red cardinal, "You two do something. Bring that crow back." And the little bird said, screaming, "We'll mind our peeps and caws." And the red bird said, "It's a last caw. It's a lost caw." They could not get that crow back. He was going away. He went far away. But the little brown bird knew they wouldn't mind them forever. So she wondered, could crows be silly too? So they all three screamed out as loud as they could so that the crow could hear it from all the way over there, some really silly words like cloggin', zoggin', itsy boggin', and then fooblick and dooblick and not a crewblick, or sliggy and quiggy and zinker triggy. Oh my goodness, or buppy and scruppy and huppub. Oh my gracious goodness. I don't know. Maybe. All of a sudden, the crow yelled out, "Whoopee! Whoopee!" Crows could be silly. They could say different words other than caw, caw. Well, now, the neighborhood was never the same because now they were saying all kinds of different silly words like flodden and yachts and plemish and ats and flisk and blurv. The neighborhood was never the same. And inkabadink. And even the dog and cat. The cat said schmoodle and the dog said skerpoodle. So boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed that book. And it's sometimes very fun to be silly. Have a great night and thank you.